Hi guys, it's James. So basically, we've been gone for a while, and I kind of want to just keep y'all updated with my life, how I'm doing, and then I'm sure the other boys are gonna probably, after I post this, do a video with what they've been up to while we've been gone and everything. So first off, this is probably going to be 2 videos. I'm going to go through some story times. So I've been looking for a truck to drive, and I now have one, but I'm going to tell you about some experiences I've had while searching for trucks. There was this one truck, and I'll put a picture up if I can right there. Hopefully it's there. If not, I'm a very bad editor. Okay, so this truck was awesome. I mean awesome. Like, humongous truck. So I'm gonna stand up right over here. So the Chevy emblem on this truck, it was a Chevy Silverado. It was green, and it was at my forehead. Like, it had a 6-inch rough country lift, if y'all know what that is. This truck was awesome. So, you gotta always, when you're searching for cars, test drive them. And we did. Me and my dad, we got in this truck. So we had also looked at a different truck, and it had rust all over the frame. And you never want to buy a truck with rust all over the frame, because then you're liable to drive down the road and you're dead. Like, it falls down. So we looked for rust. It was rust free, and we got in to test drive it. And my dad gets in. We start up. Oh my gosh, it sounds amazing. Like, whenever it pulled into the parking lot, I could hear it. And you were like, whoa. Mind you, the guy was also an hour late. I just want to say that. He was an hour late to our meetup. We drove 3 hours to look at this truck. So we got it. We got in and drove down the road a little. Me and my dad. My dad is driving like a reckless maniac, because that... If you know my dad, you know my dad. We'll just say that. So, he's driving and he's flooring the gas, stopping on the brakes just to test all the features. And we floor the gas one final time, and all I hear is a whoop, and I'm freaking out. I'm yelling at my dad because he plays jokes on me all the freaking time. And he'll be like, oh, it's not starting, whenever we're fixing a car. And I'm like, dude, just don't do that. It scares me. And he does it because it scares me, obviously. But I'm yelling at him like, stop joking around. This isn't something to be joking around. And he's like, James, I'm not joking. And I went, what? And I was like, what just happened then? And he was like, I'm pressing on the gas. It's not going. And I'm like, what is wrong with this truck? Oh no, am I going to have to pay for this? Am I going to have to pay for the guy? No, we can't do this. What is going on? So finally, it's a 4-wheel drive truck, and we put it in 2-wheel drive, and we drove up, and it drove perfectly fine. And I was like, see, you did something to it. Like, what did you do? And he's like, dude, something fell out. And I was like, what? Like, what could fall out? And then we get back to the parking lot finally, and the guy's like, oh, it's a very nice truck. It rides very smooth, right? And we're like, and, so we get underneath it, we look at it, a drive shaft fell out. I mean, a drive shaft. So it was probably a 5-foot long, big metal bar that just went down. I was like, what? How does that thing just onto the ground? needless to say, we didn't end up buying the truck. But we had to get in another car and go and find the drive shaft around the road. So we drove up and down the road 3 times. We couldn't find this. The drive shaft was in a parking lot on the side of the road. We hit it. It fell out. We hit it. It flung up way about 100 feet from the road in a parking lot. I was like, whoa. That was awesome. But also, one of the most terrifying things that has ever happened in my life. And that's a story. I have a whole bunch more if y'all want to hear them. So I'm probably going to post this. We'll add a few clips, you know. But that was an insane story. Now, actually, I'm going to add a little more. So this was going to be in another video, but I ended up buying a truck. And should I put a picture? I'm actually not going to put a picture. I bought a truck. We got one. So we'll just say that. We'll leave it at that. Should I put a picture? Hopefully this works. If not, that's my truck. Or not. Don't know if my editing skills are par.